And the second is strengthening, like stronger. So second is strengthening, and the third is then stabilize, completely stabilize. The fourth one we can use when we use the great technique by the great teacher, Buddha Shakyamuni, lineage master, such a teaching said, look at that simple technique we discovered in the nature. As I said so many times now, that they discovered that is really we could discover it. But how long that lasts for us? That is question. We discovered that maybe post 1 second, minute. But after that, it kind of blown away. In a way, in the deep clouds in the skies, kind of suddenly appeared window of the clouds where we see the sky. But then immediately it blown away. Now we discover the origin nature. Now we have to keep the practice. So that is recognizing is not enough. Now we have to strengthening it, make stronger. By stronger is only made by the meditation practice. There is no any other solutions. Meditation practice with devotion, with the accumulation of merit practices. As I said the other day, and you all know, that's what many in the teaching mentioned that realization only comes by the accumulating the merit and with the strong devotion to the lineages. This is not intellectual businesses. Intellectual this and that, skeptic. That is the word of duality. If we carried with those thoughts, then we are not really practicing. We are not going to gain realization. We only got some intellectual understanding. But if we like to gain the progress in that, we have to settle down our intellectual thought, skeptical thought, this and that things, and more determination, more courage, and accumulating the merit, the practice, according teaching. Those accumulation has three accumulation. Accumulation merit, the practices, and the wisdom merit. You all know too. Accumulation merit practice, all the virtuous activities, such as the generosity practices, morality practices, patience practices, and concentration practice, those all known as anything that is connected with the conception, with good thought, good intention, is accumulation merit practice. Wisdom merit practice is the Dzogchen meditation, or Mahamudra meditation, Madhyamaka meditation, Panchaparamata meditation. Also in the teachings, so relax on the natural state. But to bring the realization of the perfect understanding of the Dzogchen realization, absolute truth, need accumulation merit. Along with devotions, joy and appreciations, feel the richness and appreciation to the lineages, appreciation to the Buddhas, all the bodhisattvas and all those lineage masters. That's what we really had this teaching. It's not something that we got now discovered. Because due to that means so many practitioners from 2,600 years ago, so many practices these, continually carried, continually passed, and now we now connected. We are connected to the golden chain of the lineage, of the wisdom and the compassion. Lineage of this lineage is lineage of wisdom and compassion together. We connect to that golden chain. It is our treasures, our inheritance, our father's aid or grandparents' aid. Now we recapture that world of the wisdom lineage. We're going to observe to our own heart and mind, make ourselves one of those really warriors who defeated all samsara obstacles, negative emotions, truly become warrior, inwardly, externally so humble, humble, simple, down to the earth, and so kind and compassion, loving kindness. And one of the great reasons in the teaching said that when you have the realization of Dzogchen teaching, you become, that person becomes so humble, so simple, so compassionate, kindness, really. That means they discovered the innate nature of the mind. Nature of the mind we discussed is three kaya. Three kaya means Buddha is embodiment of love, embodiment of compassion, embodiment of wisdom. When we discover that, when we, our treasure, when we discover, that is what we also become. We will have that, really true. Not any kind of like big emotions, arrogance, and this and that, all that. So humble, so practical, sensible, with full common senses. And so beautiful human beings, one of the beautiful, really simple human beings, or the sentient beings. But that is the sign of the realizations. Read life story of those great masters. Even the Buddhas, when we read life story of his teachings, Buddha is how humble, how simple. And he was a royal teacher of so many kings and ministers, rich people, but he didn't go on the golden chariot and walking on the street. Going on the street. He chose to walk with his bare feet, carrying his own the belongings and holding his arms bombs, and going with Sangha members. That's really truly. And staying on the hermitage, simple hermitage. We saw in the Shavasana, they located where the Buddha stayed. See, this is simple. Beauty is not mansions, big, this and that. That's how the great teacher was. Our great teacher. Our great teacher, who showed all these teachings. Really, that's it. And then all these masters, when we read the life story of the Bhagwan Rinpoche, that even this lifetime, when we see his own Dongyal Rinpoche, they're so simple, really so humble, simple. When you look to your being with his own Dongyal Rinpoche, he just looked like normal person. Normal, regular person, nothing active, anything got this and that thing. And of course, we students, many students, he is this, that. That is the where the devotions are talking. But when he himself, he did not act like that. Simple. And now this great teacher such as his own Dalai Lama, too. Really, so simple. He often walks on the public places, his own slippers, sandals, and simple robes. That is one. So this is the really teaching said. Now, so those are this, and now as we see so now what we do, liberating techniques. Liberating techniques as the great master said now liberating technique is here.